The love that saved me. It was a cold and rainy night in London. The wind howled outside and the rain beat against the windows. Inside, a young woman named Sarah sat by the fire, reading a book. She was alone, and she was lonely. Sarah had just moved to London to start a new job. She didn't know anyone in the city, and she was having trouble making friends. She was also starting to feel homesick. As she read her book, Sarah thought about her family and friends back home. She missed them terribly. She wished she could be with them, but she knew she had to stay in London for her job. Sarah sighed and closed her book. She got up and went to the window. She looked out at the rain, and she felt even more lonely. Suddenly, she saw a man standing across the street. He was tall and handsome, with dark hair and blue eyes. He was looking right at her. Sarah's heart skipped a beat. She had never seen him before, but she felt a connection with him. She knew that she had to meet him. Sarah ran downstairs and out into the rain. She crossed the street and stood in front of the man. "Hello," she said. "My name is Sarah." The man smiled. "Hello, Sarah," he said. "My name is David." Sarah and David talked for hours. They talked about their lives, their dreams, and their hopes for the future. They laughed and they cried, and they felt a connection that they had never felt before. When it was time to say goodbye, Sarah didn't want to leave. She wanted to stay with David and talk to him all night long. "I'll see you again soon," David said. Sarah smiled. "I can't wait," she said. Sarah and David started dating, and they quickly fell in love. They were inseparable. They spent every day together, and they talked on the phone every night. Sarah had never been happier. She had finally found the love of her life. One day, David proposed to Sarah, and she said yes. They were married a few months later, and they had a beautiful wedding. Sarah and David lived happily ever after. They had 2 children, a boy and a girl. They raised their children in a loving and supportive home. Sarah never forgot the night she met David in the rain. She knew that it was the night that her life changed forever. The love that David gave her saved her. It gave her hope, it gave her strength, and it gave her a reason to live. Sarah was grateful for David's love every day of her life. She knew that she was the luckiest woman in the world.